With Mount Rainier in the distance, there are few cities finer on a clear. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
And the numbers were not pretty. I mean, they don't look right. When you throw 2 interceptions, no touchdown passes, there's no way to really make that work. But I thought there were a lot of positives in watching his game tape. I think he's close to putting out a good performance. Let's see if he can flip those numbers around in this game. And, of course, rally his team to a win.
Second and 6. Caught left side, Williams. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That'll pick up the first down for Seattle on a gain of 18. They'll look to throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
Caught right side. It's Lewis. So third down. They need to get to the 28 for a first.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Back to throw again. He'll try and do this himself. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker. So out now is the Seattle field goal team. On the left hash, officially, it's called a 51-yard attempt. And this one is right through. And the Seahawks grab a 3-0 lead. A great field position for them, Charles, to start that drive, but not a lot of yardage to be had. They do, however, come away with a long field goal.
Yeah, that's a plus. I mean, give them credit for that. They start the game 3-0. Don't come away empty-handed on this opening possession. And one other thing, it's a 50-plus yard field goal. Let's give the kicker a little respect as well. Those kind of kicks aren't routine.
So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the former Tar Heel, their rookie quarterback from UNC.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffle him.
Oh, his first throw of the game, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon.
I think he thought he had his first read open on that one, but they were obviously ready for that throw, and that's just a lack of experience showing. Young quarterback stared his man down the whole way, and they were more than happy to sit on that route and bring home the INT.
Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their second drive. And they'll have good field position here following the interception and a chance to build on their lead as they start with a 1st and 10. Walker now on 1st and 10. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Back to throw here. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. Well, this defense for the Lions, they played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
And I don't know what the actual percentages are, and I don't know the analytics when you create 5 turnovers or takeaways in a game. The coaches always said, when you create a number that high, your chances of winning probably up over 98%. I haven't seen that number quantified, but I believe them.
And his kick is good. And that will make it 6-0. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Lions offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. As you take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a QB, you'll notice he's worked his way into the top 5 at this point in the season. They'll start on the ground with Foster. And he'll get this just across the 25-yard line. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 21 carries, 136 yards, and a touchdown.
Just an excellent performance from them on the ground last week, and that speaks to an offense that is operating at a high level on all fronts. Of course, that man running the ball, he's just seeing the field so well. But don't forget about his offensive line. They've really asserted their will out there and are confident they can repeat it again this week.
They go play action here on first down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. The Lions at 2-4 here in the first half of the year. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape preparing for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game.
They'll go with it. Brooks is a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's third down. Partner, we had their game last week where they had 6 sacks, so a little bit more momentum here again in the first quarter.
And last week it appeared that they were coming out of sprinters blocks, chasing the quarterback. So how do they continue that? How do they keep making it happen? Different looks, different disguises, different angles that they're chasing.
They were so disruptive last week. We'll see what the trend is here as we go forward. So on fourth down, on is the punter, Ryan Wright. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. And Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3 except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Now he's going to step up and run. From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
A gain of 4 yards. That's good for us.
They'll drop the throw. Looking outside, and he's got him in. That's Williams. From the 41, here's second and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, third and 2. He'll look to throw. Throw out wide to Walker. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. A pair of first downs gives him a first and 10 up at the 44.
First and 10 at the 44.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Lewis. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
First down.
And they run the option here on first and 10. And he will slide to a hole at the end of that one. 11 more on that one and another first down. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there and worked out well.
How about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed.
And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Now back to throw. So he stopped for no gain. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
It's now 3rd down and long.
Looking to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And unable to connect. Incomplete. But give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And that will make this a 9-point lead. So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
Gets around him. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So the Lions offense ready to go back out onto the field. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn it into first downs and hopefully punts.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. They'll set up to throw. And he gets this out to Foster on the right side. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll look to throw. And the Seahawk defense gets to him and they bring him down. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
After one, it's 9-0. The Lions with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation. They'll set up a throw. Open man here is Foster. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. He'll try and do this himself. And he'll get it down here to the 43. It'll be a pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's 4th down.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the results. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is set away. So here are the Seahawks ready to take over on offense. They're looking to bounce back following the loss to Miami a week ago, and they've got the lead right now as they come up with a 1st and 10. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. He'll drop to throw. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
21 yards. That's good for a Seahawks.
From the gun is Walker. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
2nd and 5. Throw left side complete. That's Walker. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try for the first with Walker. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. They get 17 on that one. Move the chains. First down, Seahawks.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
He takes it to the 15. A nice display of power. That gives him a nice pickup. Now a 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now a handoff up the middle. Graham. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. So they need 2 yards here on 3rd down. Remember, they're already 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive. They're going to look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Seahawks are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2.
Seahawks, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
On play action, they'll throw. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. As his guys are able to extend their lead. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Detroit's offense ready to take over. They're down a couple of scores, 16-0, as they start things out with a 1st and 10. On the counter, it's Foster. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Back to throw. He's going to lead this for his running back. It's complete. So no gain on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. And here's Ryan Wright now as he's on to punt for Detroit. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. A good kick, 49 yards, just 3 on the return. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And that last touchdown drive, a good mix of pass and run. Defensively, they just looked a little out of whack.
And it's so hard to stay up with an offense that has things going so well, where you're guessing and guessing wrong play after play. So what you need is someone on the defensive side of the ball to make a big play. Throw that balance out of whack. That's what you're looking for now. Not worrying so much about guessing what the play call is.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. They'll look to throw here. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Smith and Jigba with a grab. Short completion, just 4 yards. And it'll be 4th down. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. Now last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. It's a 45-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Lions will take over. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
2nd and 1. Throw left side, complete to Foster. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
That's good for a Lions first down.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Now, quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. And this offense on 3rd down today, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 10. He's got his target. That's complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 30. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play. Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. 2nd down and 6 now from the 26. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Diaz. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he's going to have a 1st down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Over the middle, he finds Williams. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Going up the middle, Foster. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Lions are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point splits the uprights, and that trims the lead down to 9. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Back out now comes Kenneth Walker and the Seattle offense. He's over 40 yards here in the 2nd quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
Well, now he's looking just to add to his totals.
Out of bounds at the 31-yard line. A 6-yard pickup.
2nd and 4. He's got Lewis. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. They'll look to throw. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the 1st down marker. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's caught. It's Sam Laporta. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this is caught inside the 5. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. So they take a decent shot, CD, and the flag comes out for pass interference.
Yeah, a little DPI, as they like to call it in the business, right? And the farther you get downfield, the more frenetic things get, and the more calm and control you have to remain as a defender. That was a little bit of a slip there, and the penalty will go against it.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Lions offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. By no means certainly are they out of this contest. 2-score game start of the 3rd quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, that slip becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives, try and slow things down a little bit.
And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
He's got a man, complete. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. One heck of a 3rd down conversion, 33 yards.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
No gain on the screen there. It's 2nd down.
On 1st down. Complete to number 24. No gain on the play. 2nd.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll look to throw again. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete.
St. Brown. Incomplete. Tariq Woolen on the coverage.
And his kick is right there. It's good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Lewis. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll set up a throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, Walker with it. He'll take this to the 46. Here's a 2nd and 5.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd down.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. And Walker once more. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Straight ahead, Walker. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. But good luck there as a ball carrier. You get handed that football, look up, oh, there's a big D tackle ready to swallow you whole for a loss.
Yeah, you kind of count on you.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. They'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Burgess. So out now is the Seattle field goal team. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45. And his kick is good. And that will make this a 9-point lead. So yet another field goal to end a drive. That has been a very common theme. He's now hit 5 of them in this game.
Yeah, Brandon, as an offense, you hate that you've had to call on your kicker so often. But you have to love the fact that time and time again, he's come through.
Looking to put a drive together. A 1st down carry for Foster. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
And the Lions, 1st down.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. He finds his man, complete. It's Diaz. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 34. They run up the middle with Foster. And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone.
Lions, 1st down.
On 1st, they stick with Foster. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. Still a few inches short of a 1st down as they come up now on 2nd down. Out of the gun, they hand to Foster. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
And the Lions, 1st down. 1st and goal, Detroit.
1st and goal, Foster. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And in for the Lions, touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown from 3 yards out. And the Lions are back within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is down to 2. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. 3rd quarter of a 2-point game. A good one so far. Here's 2nd and 10. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
A gain of 19 yards. That's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up
They'll set up to throw. Going up top. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. Looking to throw. He's got it at the 15. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15.
First and 10.
Now a play fake here on first down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. The fumble on first down. Now here's second down.
He's taken out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to at least make it a 5-point pusher. And his kick is indeed good. And that will push the lead up to 5. So they get to 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
On a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Sam Laporta, 74 yards. And the Lions use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the 4th. Those are the types of plays in these moments they were hoping for from this young rookie, able to put him up here in the 4th quarter.
How about the kid? You just mentioned it, the 4th quarter. This is when you have to make those winning plays. That's what he just did. Doesn't ensure anything, but he certainly gave his team a heck of a chance, didn't he?
The Seahawks offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter. Here's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They'll drop the throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Lewis.
That's good for the Seahawks. First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle, finding Smith and Jigba. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
13 more yards. That's another Seahawks first down.
Back to throw now on first down. He'll get this one into the hands of Lewis. Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. This 2nd and 4. Back to throw again. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. 3rd down, trying to get a little bit closer. From here, the field goal would be 55 yards. That is caught. And it's it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 18.
Seahawks. First down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Up the middle, here's Walker. And he loses the football a second time. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
14-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
On play action, they'll throw. Pass caught, a roll right side. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
Gain of 10 yards. And the Seahawks, first down.
He'll drop to throw. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth-quarter lead. Plenty of scoring here of late, and our lead changes hands now in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, they just gave up a touchdown the other end, so they knew that with time getting short, they had to put something together here, and they were able to do so and retake the lead right back.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. From the 29, here's the 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
Back to throw here. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. The offense on third down, 5 out of 9 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete. And here's Ryan Wright now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
It's 4th down.
That's taken it around the 40. A 40-yard punt, 5 yards on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Here's Walker to start the drive. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Seahawks. First down.
Walker with another carry. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. And we're at the 41, 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
This out quickly to Williams. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 29-yard line.
First and 10 at the 29.
He's going to try and do this himself. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play.
He's going to keep this again. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
27-yard line.
Now back to throw. Walker with a grab, left side. And out of bounds right around the 20. They're going to look to throw. He cannot wiggle free. They stop him at the line on 4th down. Looking to put a drive together. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Pressure comes and down he goes. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Wide open receiver complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down.
A gain of 23 yards. That's good.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. He'll look to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And this is caught inside the 5. Now first and goal.
And the Lions first down.
They'll try and punch it in with Foster. Into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. They'll try again down here with Foster. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow. Wow.
Extra point right down the middle. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages, as a field goal now can only tie it. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So all eyes on this Seahawks offense. Down by a field goal, 47 seconds remaining. They've surrendered a double-digit lead, but can rescue themselves late as they come up on first down.
2 yards on the
Now a timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
Seahawks first down.
Back to throw. This one goes underneath to Walker. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. Back to throw. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
And they're down to 17 seconds now here after the spike. Once more from the 11, second and 10. Now he'll try to run with this. Oh, no, he lost the football. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. And this one is right through. And they will tie this game here in the final seconds. So overtime on the horizon, barring a wild finish here as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And Charles, obviously not much time left. I'm curious to see if there's enough for them to get into field goal range and try to win this thing.
And partner, you and I both know the save calls to kneel and just take it into overtime. But it's also very tough to pass up a chance to win it right now as well. But remember, if you do attempt that, it's got to be a big play downfield and still leave yourself enough time to get your field goal unit out there and kick for the win.
And oh, that would get a right up incomplete. Nearly an interception in the end zone. Probably should have been. Third down coming up. So it's the Seahawks who are going to get the first crack at things. They'll possess it to start things off here in overtime. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Looking to put a drive together. Hands it to Walker to begin the series. He's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. Second down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Now a first throw here in overtime. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24.
Back at the 24-yard line.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Burgess. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Firing. But it's incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And a loose football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And his crew will take over with the football at the 35-yard line. And a costly mistake. Coaches talk so much about ball security, and in overtime, so paramount.
Partner, do you ever wonder if maybe they talk about it too much?
Too much, yeah.
Doesn't seem like you can, but maybe by discussing it time and time again, and you know they overemphasized it here, it almost became self-fulfilling.
And any points beat them here. Field goal or a touchdown now. Walker now on 1st and 10. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more.
No gain on the play.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
And going right back to Walker. And they will stop him short. They get him to the ground at the 27. No first down. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down.
But forget knowing where the first down line was. This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front, and a lot of times that is one-on-one. And if you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They had more people to the football and snuffed out the play.
And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. This to win it in overtime. And he got it. The kick is good in overtime. He's able to split the uprights. And they'll be celebrating in Pioneer Square tonight. The Seahawks have won the game. Well, things started off exciting. This one had a high-scoring first half, and nobody let their foot off the gas in the second half either, Charles.